Okay, hello, fellow traders. Myself, Nathan Stevenson, representing Rebirth Holdings. And what we're going to do, we're going to go through another breakdown for the week. And what I'm going to do for you guys is just share a daily outlook on 3 selected currency pairs. So the currency pairs that I will be discussing today will be Aussie dollar, which is the Australian dollar against the US dollar, USDCHF, which is the US dollar against the Switzerland chef, is it? I'm going to look really stupid if that's incorrect, but at the end of the day, USDCHF is all you need to know to be able to make money from it. I know that you're going to be looking at the fundamental releases from America and Switzerland, okay? And then lastly, we'll be looking at the daily chart of pound yen, which needs no more explanation. So let's get into it. We're going to start off with Aussie dollar. So as you can see, we are on the Australian dollar daily chart right now, and the markets have opened in a bearish fashion. Now, what you can see is some analysis that I had on from last week. So you can see that we are currently still trending down. Price action is currently above both the outer and long-term trend line. But you can see it has broken both trend lines, and at the moment it's treating the outer trend line as an area of support once, and then since then it's been, I believe that price action is still being attracted to our 2 trend lines here. So for that reason is why I'm expecting a further downward leg over the next week or so. All right, so I've put on a Fibonacci, and we can see we had this drive down from 0.72 roughly, and drove down about 150 pips down to 350 pips to 0.6865, and I'm expecting a similar drive down. You can see at the moment price action is encapsulated by the 38.2 fib, and more importantly by previous support, which now seems to be acting as a pretty good resistance. We can see that we had bearish leg here, and again we can see the spikes. So currently I do expect this to come down towards both our trend lines and also our monthly resistance. Just to show you as well, monthly, something that I've been following for a while is quite a while ago we had this rising wedge pattern that broke summer last year. This is something that I was doing articles on the Rebirth website quite a while ago. You might want to check that out, over a year ago. And I was predicting that it would be approaching 0.6628. So as you can see, since then we have, in fact, drove down. All I did was measure the mouth of the rising wedge and had this arrow coming down towards my monthly. So I believe that we're now at that point where we're going to have our last final push down towards 0.66. For execution, what we can do is wait for a break, retest of our counter trend line here. We also have key areas of support and resistance that we can use for either profit taking on an intraday basis, or even some piggybacking. So that's Aussie dollar. Expecting bears, but be aware that we do have this counter trend line that we need to break before that's a confirmed movement. All right. So at the moment, markets have been open for around 4 hours, 5 hours. It's currently 2:30, so we've had the 10 till 2 candle, and now this is looking pretty bearish so far today. So let's see if we can break through the counter trend line and have a confirmed leg towards the downside. Next, we're going to look at USDCHF. So as you can see, guys, we are trending up following this purple outer trend line. Last week, we actually broke below it, and a lot of people may be with the bears, with US pairs right now. There's been, I've been seeing fellow traders talking about the weak DXY. So I do believe that we are actually still in an uptrend, and that, quite a few of the early buyers would have been flushed out by last week's price action. But as you can see, we still have come and made some sort of higher low. And what I've done for the ease of for you guys to see, this yellow line here is actually a past resistance. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Don't know what happened there, but we're just going to continue quickly without myself on the big screen, my beautiful face. What a handsome trader I am. So like we was talking about USDCHF. So like I said, I think that, my personal opinion is that we've had some manipulation here. I think the big boys have pushed this price right down. We have tested previous resistance. If I zoom in here, you can see that we've had a nice daily hammer. We've come down into the area of demand, and we're kind of pushing up past that. Okay, I've got again a counter trend line which we have broken above right now. So I see this price appreciating over the next few weeks. This highlighted area I have here, if we can break above and maintain, I see us coming up towards our monthly support and then be magnetized to this weekly ascending trend line. So long term, I'm saying 1.1. Short term, obviously, we still have a lot of resistance areas to break through. So guys, a lot of opportunities here. If in fact I am wrong, we look to see a break below 98.50 and for us to again approach the monthly at 95.60. But at the moment, I am 85% with the bulls, up to 1.035, then up to 1.0750, and then up to 1.1 before any sort of big turnaround. So with the bulls for USDCHF, and let's lastly go into GJ. So the pound, right now we are in between the outer trend line and long term. So to keep this simple, guys, I'm expecting us to come down and find support at 129. And then we're going to have to assess things from there. So I am looking for more of a descent down to 129. You can see that we've got a double top here, and I've just measured, you know, the mouth of this lower high here, and that kind of coincides with this ascending trend line we have here. So we have broken back below into this zone, and I expect the sellers to continue to push this down. If we do actually break above our descending trend line, our descending outer trend line here, then we can see price action be stuck between 140 and 138.50. Obviously, a break above 140 would completely change my bias to now being with the bulls. We have had quite a lot of bearish momentum over the last few weeks, and a lot of traders are thinking about us needing some sort of correction. But at the moment, I'm expecting the downtrend to continue. So we may pop up towards 138.50 and before descending down. But at the moment, price is kind of stuck below 137.90. I can see we're struggling to close above it. So eventually the buyers may throw the towel in, and this price could just tank down to 129. So bear in mind, keep that in mind, guys. That is my outlook for the rest of, could say the rest of the month, to be honest. Definitely some long-term aspects here. That's how I like to do things, and then I can find myself multiple of entries within these long-term swings. Guys, again, myself, the handsome trader, Nathan Stevenson, representing Rebirth Holdings. If you want to know more about trading or how you can, we can help you to improve your trading, become more consistent, become profitable, get into the world of trading, get onto our website. There's a lot of resources there, from TradingView articles, YouTube videos like the one you're watching now. And we also have a lot of great products that you guys, we put a lot of time in for you guys, so you can use it to enable you to improve your chances of, you know, withdrawing profits out of the Forex market with great, efficient, risk reward abiding trading. So guys, thanks for watching. Take care.